Hello friends, welcome to the demo of ATP Automation. Now we already know what the ATP concept is all about. We used previous month's series data to calculate ATP and we used these levels to trade in options for the current series. So basically what we do in ATP is we have to calculate ATP basis on the last series data. Then on the basis of close price of the first day of current series, we calculate uptrend and downtrend prices. And for the entire series, we trade in options using these levels and basis on these calculations. Now, the problem here is that we can calculate ATP for few stocks, but there are 200 plus stocks in FNO segments. It is very difficult to calculate ATP for each and every script and track it for the entire series. I believe no one would ever think of doing it to calculate ATP for 200 plus stocks. So this has become a challenge. I, that is why I thought wh- uh, that is why I thought to develop an automation, or you can say a trading setup, which will automate all these things for us, and on some click you would be getting all these details. You would be able to track which call to trade, which put to buy, and there are other features that I have developed. So uh, we're going to have this demo in two phases because this automation is divided into two parts. The first part is downloading um, previous series data, which is approximately going to take 10 minutes. So in the demo I'm going to show how to do it, and then I'll stop, and after once all the files are downloaded, I'll continue. The second part is where on daily basis you have to download data which will give you which call or which put is activated and when you have to take the entries. Again, once you run the second part, it will give you a consolidated report on day-to-day basis, which will help you to track the data on daily basis. So this is the automation that I have developed. What you need to do is you need to save this on a desktop, or sorry, not on the desktop. You have to create a folder on the desktop and you have to save it. So let me open it. Ensure you have a very good internet connectivity. So let me change. Okay, my Wi-Fi is connected now. So let me explain you. Okay. Now see here you can see a different tabs are there. I'll explain these tabs to you. Okay. This is the instruction means how you can use this automation. On first day, ensure you are running this the first step you are running on the first day of new series. Okay. Generally we are in hurry and we want to get the ATP levels. So what we do on the last day of expiry itself, we try to go ahead and run and get the ATP value. So I'll suggest you to avoid this. Don't do that. Wait for the first day of current series is closed, and then you run all these steps. And the second steps contains where you have to run this on daily basis. Now moving on to the next sheet, we have step value where these are the strike prices differences. Okay. And basis on some formula, it tells us which call or which put to buy. I'll suggest do not enter anything over uh, manually. If you find that there are some strike price changes happen in the current series, what you can do is you can go here and you can manually update it. But other than, do not try to make it, do not try to change anything over here. Okay. Then manage scripts. So now why this tab is there? See, uh, this is the great feature of this tool. It's not compulsory that whatever stocks are being traded today in FNO segments, which will be there lifelong. There will be some additions and there will be some deletions also. But there are the lots of things that goes at the back end of this tool. So every time it is not possible for a developer to keep updating everything. So that's why I have provided an interface where whenever there is a script is added, you have to add a script name over here. Then you have to enter the lot size for that script and the strike price difference. So at the back end, it will create a setup for that particular stock at the back end. Okay. The same ways whenever there is a deletion that some script is not going to trade in FNO segment, you can simply add script symbol over here and you can click on the remove script button and it that script will be removed. Okay, I'm going to show a demo of it too. Now, uh, this is the main sheet. Here, see, all you need to do is you have to use this. Okay. So whenever there is a start of new series, you have to clear the old data. So before doing that, uh, before starting with this is the ATP summary. Okay, where you will get, see, there are all the formulas over there. Okay, if you see it over here, it shows you what needs to be done, what is the first day CMP. Instead of CMP, I'll say it will confuse, so I'll make it as a close price. Okay, so this gives more clearance now. Okay, now the first step is you whenever there is a first day of the series and there is any lot change, you have to update it over here. Okay, then this will give you the ATP, their difference, uptrend value, downtrend value, and rest all the columns are updated on daily basis. See over here. Okay, these two column, this tells you whether which whether C is activated or P is activated. Secondly, this tells you which C or P to buy and when you have to take a position. Okay, so means if certain level is crossed, then only you have to buy at level. If it is a C, you have to buy above the price. If it is a P, then you have to buy below at a price which is coming over here. Then it's also trades here. You will be able to get the option, but it will also tell you that whether it is a liquid or non-liquid option. Okay. Again, there are the entry price, target, stop loss, and your total investment. And here is the additional comment given you to track this. Okay, so you can enter manual comments that will help you to track this for the entire series. The consolidated summary is for the next tab is consolidated summary. It is that you will see all the consolidated data over here. Means it will tell you on which date which CP is activated and that will be saved here with some standard comments in this column. So these comments will be generated by this automation only. And signal report, you will have a day-to-day data over here. So in here you will have all scripts names and here date wise, so you can get a summary kind of thing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is now I'm going to run this automation. So I have already updated, just a moment, I have already updated the lot size and I'm going to show you the demo for February 2018 series. So starting with, what I need to do is I have already clicked on clear data, so there is nothing remaining at the back end and everything is cleared. So just ensure that you are properly connected with internet because you will need to have a good internet speed for this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up these details. So I'm going to update previous series start date over here. So previous series, that is the Jan series, was started on 29th of December 2017. Okay, and previous series expiry date was mm, just a moment, 25th. So it was 25th Jan 17. Okay, current series start date. So 26th January was the holiday. It was a Republic Day. So my current series start date is 29th of January. So I'm going to put this as a 29th Jan 70. Current series expiry date, I believe it is 22 22nd February, correct. And this should have been 18. Sorry for that. 22nd Feb 18. Okay. And then current date will be my 29th of Jan. I'm going to explain you 29th, sorry, February series. That's why I'm putting the old date. Today's date is 10th February 2018. So it's 29th Jan 18. Okay. So what I am going to do is I'll click on this button and then I'll pause this automation for some time because it is going to take 10 minutes. Okay. And then I'll again continue once the run is over. I don't want you guys to wait for 10 minutes and we'll continue it later. Okay. So let me cross check once. 29th of December, 25th Jan 18, 29th Jan 18 start date, current series expiry date 22nd Feb 18, and current date is 29 Jan 2018. Okay, so this is my first day, correct? Okay, so now I clicked on download previous series data. So you can see all the files are getting downloaded from. Okay, so it has started working, and I'm going to pause this for some time. So for it's uh, almost 9 a.m. in the morning. So I'm going to stop this for some time and then we will continue this. So friends, see, the download is completed and it has taken approximately 12 minutes. So I'm going to click on this button. Okay, and let's see what it has done is, see, you have got ATP values. So the first step is completed. Now again, see, there are the things which has not yet been populated. It's because we have completed part 1 only. Okay, in the first step we have again uh, click on this button. So once we have downloaded the previous data, we have to download first day data of current series. So I have already given the date over here, so I'm not going to change that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this button. So it's almost done. First day data download is complete. Okay. Why it has not? Okay, so I'm going to click on download EOD data. This is the next step that I have to do. Now here you can see I have got all the values over here. Okay, means it has calculated my ATP, it has given me a difference, it has calculated my uptrend, downtrend values. Okay, and this is my first day close price. So now the next step is to download the EOD data. And now see, today's date is different from the date what I have mentioned in this cell. So that's why it is asking me this message, else it wouldn't ask me this message if the current date and the date you have mentioned is the same. So I'm going to click on this. It's almost done. Okay, so everything is done now. So let's go back and check ATP summary. Now see, this is the first data. Now this was the previous close, latest close. Okay, and let's check whether we have anything activities. There shouldn't be anything. Okay, see, it is a blank. Okay, because it is just the first day. That's why we are not able to see anything over here. So now let's change the date now. We have run for the first day of the series. Now let's make a move and run this for the 30th of, oops, okay, 29th. And then now I have to run for the uh, 30th of Jan. Okay, so I'm going to change this date till 30th of Jan. Okay, now let me click on this button again. Again, the same confirmation message because the date is different. Click on yes. Okay, so this is also done. So now see, this is what exactly it look likes. It is going to the consolidated summary directly, but let's start with ATP summary sheet. Okay, now you can see is that you are getting signals over here in this column C. It is telling you P is activated, P is activated. Here one C is activated. Okay, again it is telling you which CE or which call or put that you can buy. Okay, see here it is giving you the appropriate level. Then going ahead, it is also telling you whether that option is a liquid or non-liquid. If it is non-liquid, you better avoid because you will not get any movement in that PE, and people are least bothered to trade in this. So as of now, you can see this is the liquid option. So if you're going to buy this put, this is liquid and you can go ahead with that. This is your probably an entry point, and this should be your target, which is the double of the your entry price. Okay, you have to trade in this PE once the future price of Bajaj Finance is going below of 1675.05. Then only you have to enter into the trade. Again, before trading, please use your own analysis, your own thoughts. This automation is just the signal which is giving you the hint. It does not guarantee you that you will have profits only. Or what you can do is you can also contact your financial advisor too. So this is some calculation that it is giving. If I want to track something, I'll track as activated on 30th Jan. So this is my standard comment that I am going to track this for the entire series. But this is what you are doing manually. So there is another feature in this automation where you will get a consolidated summary date wise with comments. See here. I have run for the 30th of Jan and I'm getting these many scripts. See, 39 stocks it has given me. Now imagine, is it possible for anyone to prepare uh, ATP data for 39 scripts? Then also monitor whether which call or which put is activated. I don't think it is manually possible practically. It also gives you which option you can trade. Then again it tells you the level below or above you can buy. P, then you have to trade when the price is crossing below. If it is a C, when the price is crossing above this price. Also the feature it tells you whether the option which is being suggested in these two columns is liquid or not. Okay, so this helps you. Again, this filter out your search criteria. So if I filter this and I select only liquid stocks, see, I am getting out of 30 now. Now I am getting 23. Okay. So see, as per the market conditions, you can trade into these options, and these are the some your investment cost. And see, this is your uh, what I can say your criteria. Means this is the standard comments. Something wrong. I need to check back. There is some formula error in this. So now see over here. What it is doing, it is giving you a standard comments that it is telling P is activated on what date, what was the strike price and the entry price. Okay, see here. And on monthly basis it will be keep updating. So for the next day data, if I'm going to run this for 31st of Jan, the data will come over here. Okay, so now moving on to the next signal report. This is a consolidated report. Okay, as of now we have run for the 1 day only, and going in the series as we move on, you will see for Asian Paints it might be possible as per the levels when the price is crossing uptrend and downtrend, there will be more activations. Okay, so it will come below this. Okay, so now going back, let's run this for another date. Okay, so I'm going to change date to 31st of Jan now. Okay, 31st. Okay, and I'm going to click on the Eod data. Same confirmation message because the date is different. Click on yes. Just hang on. It is very difficult for individual to calculate all these things manually. So that's where the automation comes in, where we try to do, where we automate the manual process, and that is the advantage. And you are getting everything into it. Come on, come on. We're almost there. Yes, and that's completed. So this now you will be able to understand what it is actually doing completely and what it is going to do for the entire series. Okay, see, as I said, I have got, see, the values are changed. Okay, and now I am getting different data because the current date closing price has crossed either a downtrend or uptrend, and basis on these the values are changed now. See, 22 stocks I have got. Okay, out of which only 14 stocks are liquid stocks. So see, these are the filtrations that is available. Okay, so now if I'm going on the consolidated summary, see, I can see for the 31st of Jan as well what it is doing. See, there is a data for 31st of Jan as well. So as on the series moves on, the data gets uh, it will be added over here only. Okay, like 1st of Feb, 2nd of Feb, and it goes on till the last day of series. And there are some standard comments which you can see over here. See, this is giving you the exact idea. Now let's move on to the signal report. Now see, there is another day which has been added. Okay, which tells you which what is the summary. Okay, see, the time span is very small because of which you will be able to see the data either in this cell or in this cell, but it will be a different story once we move on. You might get a signal 10 times for the in entire series when Grasim's call or put is activated. So that is a summary. It tells you idea. Let's say if your P you have entered into P and the C is activated. Okay, so it tells you that it is able to, it is there, it will help you to understand what you need to do with this particular stock. It is a summary for you. Okay, so we are going to try one more day and then I'll explain the rest of the feature. Okay, so see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change date to 1st of February. So it will be 1 and it will be 2. So 1st of February it's there, download data, and it will take a minute to complete it. Okay, now the download is completed and see again the values are changed. Okay, yesterday now we have seen example of Bajaj Finance which was activated earlier. Now there are some it is now only telling me for tomorrow, means for the next day, which options I can trade. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll go again in the consolidated summary. Okay, now see over here, you can see the data of 1st of February. Okay, if I filter this, see these many scripts, 31 scripts that it is activated, and I can trade into these on the next day. Obviously it is not possible for anyone to trade on all the 31 scripts, so you have to choose the best one which you think's good one as per your understanding and your chart analysis, and you can trade into it. Okay, so if now these scripts are liquid scripts, so now this is PE activated for Allahabad Bank. If the price is crossing below 63.85 85, I can trade into this. Okay, means I can buy this option. Okay, for Gale, if the price is crossing 493 above, then I will enter into this C, that is 490 call. I'll enter into it. So let's go and have a look at signal report. Now see, this is the example I want to I want you guys to see. See, it is telling me that first C was activated on 30th of January. Okay, the strike price was 4750 and the entry price was 950. And basis on some calculations, the strike price, the basis on the closing price, now it is telling you that you can enter into Britannia, but the strike price is changed now. It's 4800 with the entry price of 77.5. So this is the feature that you can have a summary at one place for every script. Okay, so this is the added advantage for you guys to decide. Now let's go ahead. Let me remove the filter. So this is how it functions. Okay, now there is one feature that I told you at the beginning of this session. Okay, what if there is some addition of script or deletion of script? Okay, so see what what it will do is it will add script over here. Okay, but that is not the only thing. You can't do this manually because there is other setup that needs to be done within this automation, and that is very complicated. So do not try to add script here manually, or try to delete a script manually, because it will encounter the error. So that's why, to facilitate the addition and the removal, I have provided this information. So let's say the script is um, which is not being traded. Let's say Sudhar came. This is not the FNO stock, but I'm considering this as a FNO stocks. Okay, so lot size, let's say 500. Strike price difference is 25. Okay, and I'm going to add the script. So it is asking you to confirm, do you want to add script Sudhar Chemicals? I clicked on add and see the new script is now available to use for the next series of C. Here is the data has been added. Okay, but it is not the only thing. Okay, there are the other things that goes at the back end. So do not, I'm repeating, do not add or delete any script from ATP summary sheet. Okay, do not do that. So this is the data. What if now I have to remove this? The second scenario, I'll go simply here in this, I'll remove these details and I'll only keep my script name and I'll click on remove script. Done, the script is removed. Okay, so that's all I wanted to tell you guys. Now, just a recap. This is the how to use sheet where you can see what you need to do on the first day and you need to do on the what you need to do on daily basis. So ensure we get data available around 5 or 5:30. So ensure you run this automation after 6 o'clock every day. This is my email ID. If you have any queries, you can contact me directly on this email ID. Then moving on to the next tab, that is the step value, which is used to calculate and to tell you which call or put you can buy, and this calculates the difference. Again, no manual interference. Okay, if there is any change, then only come in this tab. If there is any change in strike price calculation, you can come and you can change the strike price only. In between, if you are changing the strike price, you will get the incorrect call and put option data which you want to trade. So I have already given the strike price differences for 209 scripts. Okay, as per the NSE strike price details. So manage scripts. This script is this tab is used to add or delete script from our ATP summary sheet. Main tab, this is because this is for the your uh, day-to-day transactions where you can generate the signals, trade signals. ATP summary, this is the tab where you will get all the details. Okay, all ATP values, uptrend, downtrend, CEP signal, nearest C, nearest P, at what level you can buy, you can see all details over here. Next tab is a consolidated summary where you will have summary for the entire month and the signal report. So this is the added feature that you guys can have a look, which will help you, which will give you more clarity. Okay, friends. So thank you for your time, and I hope this automation will help you to earn the money and you will be able to make the money. Just ensure market is a risk. So before taking any trade, consult your finance advisor, or you can use your own technical analysis which help you to earn money. So that's all from my end. Happy trading guys. Enjoy. Have fun. Thank you.